Athens, the cradle of Western civilization, is a city that breathes history. With ancient ruins, grand temples, and historical landmarks around every corner, Athens is a dream destination for history lovers. Whether you're visiting for the first time or returning for a deeper dive, these 10 historical sites in Athens are absolute must-sees in 2025. 1. The Acropolis and the Parthenon. No trip to Athens is complete without visiting the Acropolis, the most famous landmark in Greece. Standing high above the city, the Acropolis is home to the Parthenon, the iconic temple dedicated to Athena, the city's patron goddess. Built in the 5th century BCE, this massive marble structure is an architectural masterpiece that symbolizes the birth of democracy. The Acropolis also features other incredible ruins, such as the Erechtheion, with its famous caryatid columns, and the Temple of Athena Nike, which once honored the goddess of victory. Visiting early in the morning or during sunset offers the most stunning views, as the golden light illuminates the ancient marble structures. As you walk through this UNESCO World Heritage Site, you'll feel like you've stepped back into the glory days of ancient Greece. 2. The Acropolis Museum. After exploring the Acropolis, head to the Acropolis Museum, one of the most impressive museums in Greece. This modern, glass-walled museum is located at the base of the Acropolis and showcases over 4,000 artifacts excavated from the ancient site. Inside, you'll find the original caryatid statues, detailed friezes from the Parthenon, and fascinating relics that date back to the Archaic, Classical, and Roman periods. One of the highlights is the Parthenon Gallery, where you can see the preserved sculptures and metos that once decorated the temple. The museum also features a transparent glass floor, allowing visitors to look down at the archaeological ruins beneath. If you want to truly understand the history and significance of the Acropolis, a visit to this museum is essential. 3. The Ancient Agora. The Ancient Agora was the heart of public life in ancient Athens, a place where philosophers debated, merchants traded, and democracy was born. Located below the Acropolis, this sprawling archaeological site features ruins of temples, markets, and administrative buildings from ancient times. The Temple of Hephaestus, one of the best preserved Greek temples, dominates the site with its majestic Doric columns. The Stoa of Attalos, a reconstructed ancient marketplace, now serves as a museum filled with artifacts from the Agora's golden age. Walking through the ancient Agora, you can almost hear the echoes of Socrates and Plato, who once discussed philosophy in this very spot. If you want to experience where democracy and philosophy took shape, this is the place to visit. 4. The Temple of Olympian Zeus. Once the largest temple in Greece, the Temple of Olympian Zeus is a breathtaking reminder of Athens' grandeur. Construction began in the 6th century BCE, but it wasn't completed until the 2nd century CE under the Roman Emperor Hadrian. Originally, the temple had 104 colossal Corinthian columns, but today only 16 remain, with one dramatically lying on the ground due to an ancient earthquake. Despite its ruined state, the sheer size of the columns, standing 17 meters, 55 feet, tall, gives a sense of its former magnificence. Just a short walk from Syntagma Square, this temple is a must-see for anyone interested in the scale and ambition of ancient Greek architecture. 5. Hadrian's Arch. Standing near the Temple of Olympian Zeus, Hadrian's Arch is a monumental gateway built in 132 CE to honor the Roman Emperor Hadrian. This beautifully preserved structure was designed to mark the division between Old Athens, the Greek city of Theseus, and New Athens, the Roman city of Hadrian. The arch features 2 inscriptions. One side credits Theseus as the founder of Athens, while the other acknowledges Hadrian's contributions to the city. The contrast between Greek and Roman influence is fascinating, making this a perfect spot for history lovers. 6. The Panathenaic Stadium. The Panathenaic Stadium, also known as the Kalamarmaro, is the only stadium in the world built entirely of white marble. Originally constructed in 330 BCE, this stadium hosted the Panathenaic Games, a major athletic festival in ancient Greece. It was later rebuilt in the 2nd century CE by the Romans and played a major role in the first modern Olympic Games in 1896. Today, visitors can walk on the historic track, sit in the grand marble stands, and even stand on the winner's podium. If you're a sports enthusiast or love Olympic history, this is one of the most unique places to visit in Athens. 7. The Roman Agora and Tower of the Winds. The Roman Agora was the main marketplace during Roman rule in Athens, built between the 1st century BCE and the 2nd century CE. Though smaller than the ancient Agora, it is home to some incredible ruins, including the Gate of Athena Archigetis and the Tower of the Winds. The Tower of the Winds is an octagonal marble structure that functioned as both a weather station and water clock in ancient times. With detailed carvings of the 8 wind gods, this tower is considered one of the first meteorological stations in history. If you're looking for a quieter, less crowded historical site in Athens, the Roman Agora is a hidden gem. 8. The National Archaeological Museum. For history and archaeology enthusiasts, the National Archaeological Museum is an absolute must-visit. It houses one of the most important collections of ancient Greek artifacts in the world, including golden treasures from Mycenae, ancient frescoes from Santorini, and exquisite marble statues from various periods of Greek history. The famous mask of Agamemnon, the statue of Poseidon, and the Antikythera mechanism, an ancient analog computer, are just a few of the highlights. Whether you're interested in Greek mythology, sculpture, or archaeology, this museum is a treasure trove of history. 9. Lycabettus Hill. For the best panoramic view of Athens, head to Lycabettus Hill, the highest point in the city. According to legend, the hill was dropped by Athena herself during the construction of the Acropolis. At the summit, you'll find the Chapel of St. George, a small whitewashed church dating back to the 19th century. Whether you hike up or take the funicular railway, the 360-degree views of Athens, the Acropolis, and even the Aegean Sea are spectacular, especially at sunset. It's the perfect place to reflect on the ancient and modern beauty of Athens. 10. Plaka and Anaphiotika, the oldest neighborhoods of Athens. Before leaving Athens, take a stroll through Plaka and Anaphiotika, the oldest and most picturesque neighborhoods of the city. Located at the foot of the Acropolis, these districts feature narrow cobblestone streets, neoclassical houses, and beautiful bougainvillea-covered balconies. Anaphiotika, in particular, feels like a slice of the Greek highlands, with its whitewashed houses and winding alleyways. This area is home to hidden ruins, ancient churches, and some of the best tavernas in Athens, where you can enjoy traditional Greek food. Walking through these neighborhoods feels like stepping back in time, offering a perfect blend of history, culture, and Athenian charm. Athens is more than just a city. It's a living museum where history whispers from every ancient ruin and every cobblestone street. From the legendary Acropolis to the charming alleys of Plaka, every corner tells a story of gods, warriors, philosophers, and emperors. Whether you're exploring the Grand Parthenon, standing in the birthplace of democracy at the ancient Agora, or taking in breathtaking views from Lycabettus Hill, Athens is a destination that will leave you in awe. If you enjoyed this journey through Athens' historical wonders, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss more amazing travel content. Have you visited Athens before? Or is it on your bucket list? Drop a comment below and let us know which historical site excites you the most. Until next time, keep exploring, keep discovering, and we'll see you in the next adventure.